The Texas legislature will debate a bill this week that would force transgender students to compete on sport teams that match their assigned genders at birth. Now, this is one of several measures under consideration in Texas, and it's part of a broader trend across the country. The Human Rights Campaign, which advocates for LGBTQ rights, says at least 119 anti-transgender bills have been introduced in state legislatures this year alone. Tennessee's governor signed 3 of those bills into law last week. Mireya Villarreal spoke to a family in Dallas caught in the middle of this fight.
No! I win again!
At home, the Gonzalez sisters are often fierce competitors. But over the last few years, they've teamed up to fight politicians pushing anti-transgender bills.
I say they shouldn't worry about me and how my life is. I think they should just worry about their own lives and move on.
11-year-old Libby is a transgender girl.
Hello, my name is Cecilia. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
And that's 8-year-old Cecilia defending her sister at a recent health committee hearing at the Austin State Capitol.
I wouldn't change anything about her because she's my sister and I love her.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because then she wouldn't get to be able to be herself, and she wouldn't be happy for the rest of her life.
The family is advocating against a health care bill in Texas that targets parents who agree to transgender-affirming care. A recent PBS NewsHour NPR Marist poll found that most Americans, Republicans and Democrats, do not support bills that prohibit transition-related medical care. Still, legislatures across the U.S. have introduced what advocates say is a record wave of bills targeting the transgender community.
There are so many people that don't know or don't know that they know transgender individuals. So it's so much easier to demonize people that you don't know.
You think you guys are being used almost as pawns then?
We're 100% being used as pawns. They are inviting people to debate whether or not our children have a right to exist, whether or not they have a right to public spaces, whether or not they have a right to health care that they deserve, playing sports, loving parents.
Texas lawmaker and physician Dawn Buckingham co-sponsored a bill that would bar transgender athletes from competing on girls' sports teams.
If you have a little girl and she dreamed of whether it was a district championship or a state championship, and then it was taken by somebody who just had a physiologic advantage from birth because they were born a male, it's just not fair to our little girls.
None of the anti-transgender bills have passed yet, but the Texas session ends on May 31st.
They think that our parents supporting us is child abusing when they're literally telling us that we can't be who we are.
And who are you, Libby?
I'm Libby.
For CBS This Morning, Mireya Villarreal, Dallas, Texas.
You go, Libby. I think that says it all. I'm Libby.
Exactly.
That's who I am.
Exactly.
And it's 2021.
Yeah.